Welcome back to Vore's Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles, and we have another Kino Lorber title for you, and it is The Conqueror. John Wayne, Susan Hayward.
John who?
I said John Wayne. And has different artwork. And inside artwork, plus...
That's unusual.
I know, plus the regular Kino Lorber disc artwork. So, this movie is about a Mongol, that's what they called him, but John Wayne character is actually portrayed as...
Genghis Khan, which I thought was funny.
Very funny. It was totally weird seeing him like that. And pretty much he sees somebody coming through like the land that his tribe owned. And he knew the guy, and the guy's like, well, we're going here. Well, of course he sees Susan Hayward, and of course he wants her. So in his mind, as you guys know, Genghis Khan was very brutal, very vicious. So he went back, got some people, and came through and pretty much destroyed them and took the woman because he wanted her for himself. But the thing is that the woman was actually the daughter of the guy who killed his father. So that was very interesting because his mother was very against it because she figured there would be a huge backlash on that. And he's like, well, I'm in charge here pretty much, deal with it, woman.
Yeah, he bitch slapped her a couple times, which I thought was hilarious.
Not his mother, Susan Hayward.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely a different way of seeing John Wayne in a film that definitely, he portrayed it very well, but you wouldn't think that he would play this part.
No, because he's usually like the goody two-shoe.
Right, and this was like the total opposite.
Now, I could see Clint Eastwood doing this because he's, dirty, gritty.
Right.
He can pull off anything.
Right.
But it was funny just seeing John Wayne with his little goofy mustache, and
she tried to get away from him so much, and he kept going back and going to get her, and it was a lot of banter back and forth. And then eventually the guy that he stole her from attacked his village, so there was like a back and forth type of a deal, and then he ended up getting somebody to help him out with help. Well, they turned on him, on John Wayne's character, so he was pretty much all on his own. It was, again, a very interesting movie to watch.
Yeah, I rather enjoyed it. It was just funny seeing him act. I got a kick out of him bitch slapping her all.
Yeah, she would mouth off, and he'd be like...
It was funny.
She was just a bit like, did he just do that?
And she'd do it again a little bit later, and she'd get bitch slapped again.
Yeah. But she ended up falling in love with him. She really did.
Well, you slapped some sense into it.
Well, yeah.
That's what she needed.
Yep.
She needed a bitch slap.
Yep. In the end, she did everything possible to help him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good old Genghis Khan.
Yep.
Played by John Wayne. The Duke.
Yes.
The Duke is Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
That's just...
A little tidbit, John Wayne actually did not like this film. He thought that he should not be playing Genghis Khan. Out of all the films that he did, this is actually the one he hated the most. But he was hilarious in it.
He was, actually. Because you still... Well, Genghis Khan was mean anyway.
Yeah.
But you still had the John Wayne sarcasm that I've grown to love.
Yeah.
His little sarcasm moment. Somebody gets out of line, he slaps him.
He's like, whack!
It's just a woman in this one he's slapping around.
Yeah.
But
it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I actually really enjoyed this one.
It wasn't... It was rather entertaining. You guys definitely need to check this movie out. It's one that you'll actually laugh more than anything. when he first came on screen as Genghis Khan, I laughed for probably at least good 5 minutes.
Right, and you don't really know that he's Genghis Khan until way later down the line. You're like, why is he dressed like this? Like, until you figure it out, you're like, oh,
yeah,
it's one of those.
But it has some special features. It has an audio commentary with film historian David Delval and film historian producer Dan Marino. That sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
And accompanies with a theatrical trailer. Now, this is only rated G.
Yeah.
Which I found rather entertaining.
Yeah.
Now, this movie is from 1956. It was a very old movie.
Yes.
About an hour and 51 minutes, and it has a 2.55.1 aspect ratio, which you don't hear that one too much.
Yeah.
Now, this was a 19 by 20 by 1080p high definition, and you're definitely going to be looking forward to like the upscale. So, like I said, once again on our reviews, we like to be honest. It all depends on your TV,
right,
and how you have it set up, whether it's calibrated or it's something however you like.
Yeah, you just took it out of
really
the box.
how it's going to look. From our point of view, I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, this takes place in the desert,
yes,
so it's a lot. I mean, there's not a lot of collars.
No.
I mean, his beard, not his beard, but his little mustache that he had glued on. Could,
oh, and another tidbit, the place that they actually filmed this was loaded with radiation. So a lot of them got sick from radiation poisoning, and obviously a lot of them actually have passed away from cancer.
Well, at least they gave their lives to see John Wayne in a mustache playing Genghis Khan. But it's definitely a movie you need to watch. If you've never seen it, it's different than
his normal
because you're used to seeing him like in an old western town at a bar.
Yeah.
So he's always a bar.
Yeah, well,
and
back then they had a bunch of saloons.
Then they go in there and have bar fights and whatnot. Yeah. This one's just a different take.
A different type of fight.
He's coming down off the mountains, Genghis Khan, and he's still the same duke kicking people's asses. And
yeah.
Still got the sarcasm. You got the sarcasm in there. What would you rate the movie?
I actually really enjoyed it. I would actually give it a 5 out of 5. Because you had like the the lovey-dovey parts, but then you also had like him like smacking the shit out of her, which made you laugh, and then he comes out and he's got like this horrible tan, and then plus this like whatever this was, and you're just laughing. It was such a good movie though.
I would give it a 4 because it kind of threw me off. Because I've never seen him, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah. This was actually both a first-time watch for both of us.
Yeah, I've never seen this. I just kept wondering, I'm like, God, he's dressed like a fucking fool. I'm like, why is he dressed like this?
Yeah.
And he's coming down off the mountains, like, what is he, like some type of hermit or a mountain man or something?
Well, technically, I guess he was a mountain man.
Yeah. But then come find out he's Genghis Khan. I'm like, all right, well, it makes sense the way he's dressing. Yeah. So, if you want to see John Wayne play
Genghis Khan
in a love story and comedy and sarcasm and bitch slapping and
all the
above, check out The Conqueror from Kino Lorber. Great title. 4 out of 5 for me, 5 out of 5 for her. That is our review for Mr. Genghis Khan himself, The Conqueror, John Wayne.
And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please also subscribe. And then, of course, if you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know every single time that we post a video. Bye.